hope you like relaxing, because this dinner is essentially no work. It is a sheet pan roast, sausage, and vegetable dinner. Hey, I'm Tansey. Welcome back to my kitchen. I believe that everyone can cook, and I'm here to share my go-to recipes that are going to make your cooking life easier, more fun, and more delicious. Today, it's a one-pan wonder perfect for weeknights that everybody really loves. The ingredients are pretty simple. I've got some Italian sausages, a beautiful acorn squash, more on that in a minute, red pepper, an onion, and some thyme. There's gonna be some kale in this as well, but that's a bit of a secret you gotta stay tuned for. Let's talk about the acorn squash. It's the one that's sort of got a scalloped edge, and it's kind of small-ish. Now, normally with squash, you wanna peel them to get the skin off. Can you imagine having to peel this thing? It'd be impossible. Instead, I'm just gonna cut it in half and we are gonna eat the skin. Let's get those seeds out of there. I'm just gonna trim off the stem here because that is like rock hard. You don't wanna eat that. And this guy too. Now I'm gonna slice it into sort of thin slices. Next up, a red pepper. And then a little bit of onion. Now that all the vegetables are on the pan, I'm gonna add a bit of oil and toss them around. That'll help them to roast up lovely and golden. I'm just gonna nestle these sausages in the vegetables. Now, if you like one-pan suppers, you'd better check out my chicken fajitas. Fajitas all made in one pan, oh yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put a bit of salt on these vegetables and add a little bit of fresh thyme. Really love fresh thyme. It is an option. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. But if you do have it, a couple of sprigs. Oh, they make it look so good, and fresh thyme smells so delicious. If it's looking good to you already, hit the like button. I mentioned that there was some secret kale in this. It's not really that secret, it just comes in at the end. So I'm gonna take 6 leaves of kale, toss them with a bit of oil, and then add them to the roasting pan just at the end. So to get some kale, I'm actually just gonna cut these right off. I wanna take that thick rib out of the back of the kale because it just never gets tender. So I'm gonna cut that out. And now I'm just gonna rip this into small pieces, kind of like I'm ripping a salad. And the kale needs some oil and some salt so that it gets a little bit crispy and nicely seasoned when it's in the oven. Let's get those sausages out of the oven. Oh yeah. Ah. This already looks so good. If it's looking good to you, hit the like button. So I'm just going to turn the sausages over, get them browned up on the other side a little bit. Turn those guys over. And then take the kale and kind of sprinkle it over top here. Adding the kale really turns this into such a hearty, healthy meal because you've got your veg, you've got your starch from the squash, you've got your meat, and of course you've got this gorgeous leafy green kale. So I'm gonna pop that back in the oven just until it wilts a bit and the edges start to get a little bit crispy. Yes. can see that the edges of this kale are getting a little bit crispy. It's all wilted. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? I'm so excited about this. There you have it. Basically no work, one pan, full sausage dinner. What could be better than that? For the full recipe, just click on the link below. And please make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell because I've got an amazing bunch of one-pan wonders coming up and you're not gonna wanna miss those. Of course, for more great, easy weeknight meals, check out these recipes here. Remember, life is complicated. Cooking shouldn't be. Happy cooking.